And salutations, Serjavians. It is Serjay Svek back with another stream of Good Night on Steam. And apologies once again for taking too long. I was called down to do something, and let's go ahead and continue with the stream. Whew, a bit out of breath there because I just came back from exercise. I haven't been doing that for a while and I'm a bit winded, but hopefully at least I can try to get my body do a little bit better. It is now Tuesday, September 27, and I hope that you are all doing well because we are nearing the end of the month. And then October is this Saturday. And just so everybody knows, I did announce it on my Facebook and Twitter, but I am planning to hold a Q&A event on Saturday, October 1, 8 a.m. That plus 8 GMT. That would be in Eastern Standard Time. That would be September 30, 8 p.m. GMT. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So yes, if you feel like asking me any questions that you are interested in about, knowing a bit more about Serjay Svek, feel free to put them in the comments of that Twitter post or in my Facebook. Again, all the links to my social media are available on the descriptions of my YouTube videos and on the About page of my Twitch. So let's go ahead and continue from where we left off. Now, we actually have completed Chapter 4. The next step, logically, would be to go through True Hell difficulty in Chapter 4, and then hopefully the main goal would be to continue and hopefully surpass Chapter 5, which is coming right after this. So let's see what's in store for us, and let's just try not to get too salty on a Tuesday morning. Alright, let's do this, and I hope everybody enjoys. So we've been playing as Good Night for a while now. Why don't we try something else? So we've been Pride before. We were the chicken. Let's try not Regret, that's too edgy. Or Führer, for that matter. Let's try Genesis. We're gonna be somewhat like Beautiful Joe. Alright, let's just try something different, and I hope we will succeed. Okay, there I am, number 9. Look at that. And Husk, Soulless Husk is 5th place, excuse me? Well, looks like we have to go ahead and try and beat that score then. Let's go. Good Night is set in a fictional country called the Philippines. Always gotta read that. Las Islas. This Christian is your savior. We're going straight to hell now. Whoop, up, 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 up. Wow, we're going straight at it, huh? Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. All right, let's just do that. You know, we're gonna forget that happened. You know. Nice, good job. Wow, that was awfully close. Nice. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ah! And the great thing about this game is that it can be played with just one button or one mouse click. So you've got a lot of options that you can use. Ow! Okay. This music is going hard, bro. Ow! Okay. What? Oh, okay. Got it. Don't be up there first. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Skeletal Raven. I am working, but I am here to listen to your pain. While thank you very much for joining, Skeletal Raven. It's good to finally see you on the stream. Hope you are doing well. And yes, I will do my best not to rage. but I will deliver the pain. Let's go. Just to give Skeletal Raven an update, we are now in True Hell Chapter 4. Let's see how far we're gonna go, and the goal is to hopefully complete Chapter 5. We are in Hell difficulty. If this is Hell difficulty already, I don't know what Filipino difficulty is gonna be. I'm probably gonna be... Will that finally force me to throw my mouse in rage? Who knows? But I hope I never get to reach that point. Because it doesn't matter how old you are still your parents' kids. And you know what's gonna happen if you start cursing. Ah! Yes, yes! I love this music. To those who actually composed the music for this game, I love you, this goes hard. There's nothing that makes the rage actually more tolerable than having a good rock-out music, in my opinion. Wait a second. Let me check the settings. Hold on. Make sure that I don't move the graphics up too much. Hold on. Sorry. I think it's still... I think we're still at low... Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let's give up first because we're super delayed already. Those slippers would be flying all over the place. Yes, let's not do that. It's gonna be really, really painful. There we go. I put it... I'm so sorry. I put it on auto. It should be ultra low. I've got a super potato laptop, so you know we have to make do with super low. But sometimes, you know, you just gotta start from the very beginning, and hopefully we can upgrade. You know, if someone wants to donate to a GPU, please, please help me. Okay, so we're gonna start again because it doesn't feel right that we're just gonna start from the autosave. So let's go. True Hell Chapter 4. Good Night is set in a fictional country called the Philippines. I can't believe that my country is a lie. It's fictional. All my life I've lived in this country and I've never experienced this kind of pain before. Woo! Nice! Yes! Ow! Okay. Ooh. Yes, beautiful. Love it. Work it. Nice. Almost there. Yes, perfect. Ah. Sometimes I don't even think anymore. It's just, you know, you gotta move. And you need to stop being so excited about killing Serjay Svek. The goal is not to kill, but to survive. Don't we all try to survive nowadays, especially at our work? Isn't it difficult enough to have to survive at work if you have to kill others? You must just do good, you know? Yes, beautiful. Nice. What? Oh, sorry. I clicked beyond the screen. Hold on, sorry. I got too excited there. Yes, beautiful. Work it. Yes. Okay. Good thing it's early. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. We do not want to actually cause a riot in the evenings with our neighbors. Holy cow. If I was really scared, I would probably have gotten thrown out of my home at this time already. And thank you very much, Skeletal Raven, for sharing on FB. I appreciate you sharing the love of Serjay Svek. And for those of you who are watching, I am actually streaming this game simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch. And if you haven't followed me there yet, why don't you go ahead and give it a try, and hopefully I can put a little more color to your day with my streams. Right now, I am actually at 49 followers on Twitch, and I only need one more so that I can actually make it to affiliate and hopefully have a couple more people talking so I can actually reach the affiliate ranks. And I am already at 463 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you to everybody who had faith in me all these years. So if you haven't chosen to follow me on yet, why don't you go ahead and give it a try? I'm not requiring you to, but every bit of support is always greatly appreciated in the Serjavian Nation. We are not trying to do slow-mo. No, this is not Prince of Persia. We're not trying to rely, we're trying not to rely on time powers. The only time that I would like to have right now is more free time to stream and play games. Yes. Humabon, there you are. Let's go ahead and settle the score, old boy. Yes. Yes. Oh, nice job. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! Ah! Okay. All right, let's go ahead and try that again, you know. We have infinite tries. This is not like the arcade. I don't have to pay 8 pesos or 5 pesos or how much they cost now for a token to play in the arcades. I don't know about you, but when I was still a kid, tokens in the arcade cost 5 pesos. So I could get 4 games with 20 pesos. But when I was like almost in high school, they cost around 8 pesos already. And by the time, if I wanted to actually enjoy my games, I had to pay 40 pesos, which is a lot for a kid in elementary school. Ah! Wait, let me just lower down the volume, make sure it's okay. If anyone is watching, please let me know if the game volume is too loud so I can adjust it too. Yes, yes, good job, good job. Nice surviving. And you know what? I have not played an arcade game in a long time, but I really want to try going back there. But the thing is, you really have to focus on getting those cards. They're like the ones that Time Zone uses. I remember how those used to be so expensive for me, Time Zone cards. I can certainly afford a Time Zone card now because you just gotta load it up and then maybe load it up with like 100 pesos or 200 pesos, and then you can play your games. But if you want to play like say Tekken 7, it's probably gonna cost you like 30 pesos, so not much actually. But anyway, Skeletal Raven, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate you telling me it's perfect. So the loud volume is coming from my headset. Gotta lower it down a bit. Okay, here we go. Come on, Humabon. I had a hard time with you yesterday. Let's see if we can try to make it a little better today. Blossoming, blooming, and gone. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. You can always try it again. Like I keep saying when I stream Good Night, you have to trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. What's my purpose? It's to trust the process. Believe in the process. You are not distracting me. Please don't. You know what? I should tell the devs. I should actually tell the devs, you know, of this game. If they need more game over messages, feel free to hit me up. Feel free to hit Serjay Svek up. I'm sure I can give some very interesting and funny comments when people die. Nice, beautiful. Oh, you were actually able to play Point Blank, Skeletal Raven? Man, that is super old school. I missed that game. Holy cow. And in SM Baguio too. You know what? I've only been to SM Baguio once in my entire life. And I fell in love with SM Baguio because at least during that time, and that was in the mid-2000s, I was amazed that unlike every other SM mall in the country, you don't have to worry about air conditioning. All the staff had to do was just to open the doors, and then it feels cold already. I don't know if it's the same now with SM Baguio right now, so just feel free to let me know. Because holy cow, that was a very amazing idea for SM Baguio, you know? Just open the doors, and then enjoy the natural cold. I haven't been to Baguio myself in a very long time. I probably should go back there. The last time I went there was during a retreat, a silent retreat. And I spent 7 days in the retreat house. And what was I gonna say? All right, let's just read some comments first. Okay, Skeletal Raven says, "Oh, you will love it more now." Oh, you mean SM Baguio? Come on over, we can meet up. Sure, thank you very much for the invite. I'll definitely go give it a try next time I'm in Baguio. And I remember Tito telling me that, "Hello, Soulless Huss, thank you very much for dropping by." And always thought of it as a joke. What was the joke? Sorry, Soulless Huss, maybe I probably missed it, but yes. Or are you talking about the silent retreat that I was talking about just now? But before I forget, yeah, this silent retreat, what happens is that you can spend like probably 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days isolated. And yeah, you, like the name says, you don't get to talk to anybody. It was a religious silent retreat, so the only time you can actually talk to people is when you are responding in the mass. So there's that. And if you talk to the counselor as well. But every other time, you have to be quiet. And you're not even allowed to look at people. So I managed to survive 7 days up there in Baguio. And holy cow, what an experience this was. If nothing else, the thing that I am grateful for in that experience is that it actually taught me how to love vegetables. Because I think Skeletal Raven can agree that the vegetables in Baguio just taste different, you know? I guess it's just because you're so high up there, the weather is different. Them vegetables taste good. And for someone who was a picky eater since childhood, that was the real discovery there. I'm sorry I haven't really been that devout ever since with my faith. I'm just lazy, I guess. But, you know, I do like vegetables, so there's that. Yes, fresh out of the farms indeed. And going back to Soulless Huss, sorry if I didn't get to you immediately. But yes, the AC, or the air conditioning in SM malls, yeah, it's really something right there. But if you manage to get to SM Baguio, you'll definitely get to try the natural kind of AC because it's so cold there. That they have, instead of having like small doors and windows, they have huge openings. So all they gotta do is just open the doors, and then you'll be able to enjoy the natural cold brought over by Baguio. Ow! I always keep getting killed by that part. Oh, Oh, that's the SM you went to, Husk. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for clarifying. Ow! You thought the natural cold thing was a joke. Oh, I see. Well, well, looks like it ain't a joke after all. It's the real deal. Nice. Yes, trust the process. Trust the process. Yes! Ow! Yes, indeed. And yes, I do want to mention to Skeletal Raven that I went there on a field trip to Baguio once, and I managed to visit those, or wait, not Baguio, sorry, somewhere in Benguet, I believe. And then I did get to try some of the strawberries there. But of course, you know, we were in high school. One of the shenanigans that my friends and I got, we ordered strawberry wine. And holy cow, strawberry wine smells awful? Smells, okay, let's just clarify. It smells awful, but it tastes sweet. I'm sure Milas can attest to that, because we were part of the same field trip. Ow! And Milas can also agree, too, about the natural cold of SM Baguio. And yes, of course it was 5% alcohol. I went wild, okay? I can't help it. I'm a lightweight. I've never been good with alcohol, and I'm not a fan of drinking. So if you want me to have a good time, please don't serve alcohol. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm the stick in the mud when it comes to parties. So yeah. I don't like drinking, really. I think Miles would know, since he's known me for a very long time. If you see me actually trying to reach out for a drink, then that means something is really, really wrong. Or if they actually see me curse. So for the viewers out there, the new viewers out there who are watching, welcome. I appreciate you dropping by on this Tuesday morning. And the idea is to go to Chapter 5. We are currently in the more difficult version of Chapter 4 right now, but we're gonna head to Chapter 5, and hopefully we can finish this game very soon. It's pretty short, the story, so hopefully we'll be able to finish it maybe before the end of the week, and hopefully before my birthday on October 1. Because on October 1, I plan to hold a Q&A meeting, or a Q&A stream. But that October 1 is Saturday, and I'm only available on Saturday morning, so probably not a lot of people will be able to turn in. Probably what I can do to make it easier is instead I can stream on Sunday evening, October 2, and then more people will be able to join in to give their questions, because I'm sure that there are people out there who would like to know a little bit more about Serjay Svek. And okay, no, Miles, I know I was the live wire that night. We don't need to talk more about that. The shenanigans that we went into back in high school. It's just like an episode of Daily Lives of High School Boys, that anime. And Skeletal Raven says, I curse like a sailor and barely drink like one San Mig Light, and that is it, lol. Yes, we are definitely of the same kind, except the cursing. But the drinking, I get you there. But the funny thing is, I'm not sure if Mila's ever noticed it, but you know, when I started working at the office, people are more definitely going to force you to drink. Because drinking is, you know, a very big part of party culture here in the Philippines. So if you're not gonna drink, you're pretty much gonna be labeled as a killjoy. So I just take a sip once in a while. That's the secret, you know? Hold the bottle the entire party and take a sip every once in a while. What was I gonna say? So I do notice though that if I drink a lot, but not necessarily enough to get drunk, I become more quiet, actually. So, if ever, I think I'm the quiet drunk, which is good. I've had way too many experiences of people spilling the beans and sharing very embarrassing stories when they got drunk. Holy cow. The things that I have heard during those nights. Okay, wait, let me just check a second. Sorry about that, just doing a bit of real-life responsibilities. Mila says, maybe college, but the peeps in the office are not that pressuring. Depends on the group, maybe. That's true. Some offices really love to force the bottle into your hands, or otherwise they're gonna look at you funny. So, you know, if you've been with a group that doesn't really force you to drink, Milas, then you are a very fortunate person right there. What about for you? What about for those who are watching? What is your office party culture like? Because I would certainly appreciate it if I could finally be in an office where they're not gonna be like, aw man, why are you not drinking? You're so boring. It's like, man, we're back in high school again. And I wish it was a bit stronger. I would like to admit that. I end up drinking because of them, so I could finally shut them up. Because if not, we're gonna be there the entire day. So, you know, that's just how it is, I guess. I wish I was a bit mentally, you know, I had a bit more, I was stronger to tell them off, like say, shut up and stop telling me what to do. You know, that's just how it is. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it, you know? Okay, we're gonna try something different. Trust the process? No. Hey, the devs are here. Whoa! Okay, here we go. Try something. No. Okay. Let's try and stay in the lower right here. Let's see. We survived a little longer here on the lower right. Okay, then we go to the left. Okay, gotcha. Let's try that again. Trust the process. No. Trust the process. Trust the process. No. Trust the process. Trust the process. No. Okay, we're getting there. We're learning. Sometimes I don't even need to memorize the pattern. Sometimes monkey brain just sees it. And then you decide. Yes. Believe in the you that believes in me. Solus Huss says, my work will bring people to happy hours, but no one is required to drink. I am a lightweight, so I tend to get one. I see what you mean. Tell them, Mila says, tell them a good alibi. My doctor says, I can't drink anymore. Are you sure that's gonna work in the Philippines, Milas? I wish it would work, but no, it's not gonna work. I doubt it would work. They're gonna be like, well, where's the prescription? Or be like, why are you joining? Then why are you joining us then? Because I'm here for the food. I'm not here for the drinks. I'm here for the pulutan. I'm not here to make tagay. I'm here to make kain. Going back to Husk's other comment. No one pressures if they aren't comfortable. Too much trauma for some people. That is true. I really appreciate it if people are able to show a bit more consideration for their coworkers, especially. You know, that's not exactly the most ideal office environment, but again, you know, it sounds like I'm rambling a bit, so, you know, that's just how it is, you know. I will say this, though. I'm doing a lot of talking again, and despite the fact that I just finished commentating last Sunday with the Splatoon Philippines meetup, so far my voice isn't as gone as I thought it was, so we should be doing okay, actually. Ow. Oh. Okay, I think I'm seeing something here. Okay. Trust the process a bit more. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. I see. Go around the rock. Okay. No. Okay. Not like that. Okay. Go around the rock and yes. No. Okay. We're getting there. No. Go around the rock. Ring around the rosy a bit. No. Okay. I think you're taking what I'm getting there. I'm trying to go around all the way around the rock. Let's see if it works. Oh, yes. Okay, you see that? Okay, now we can try and do this. And by the way, Husk, I saw your score. You are doing pretty good, huh? 5th place already, I see. I have to work even harder to be able to dethrone thee. Ow! Okay. Alright. The learning is part of the experience. And look at that on the text on the table. Many deaths. The many deaths of you. I am going to die a lot in this game. But so long as I don't lose my mind, that is considered a victory in and of itself. I'm really curious at what the devs were thinking when they posted that announcement at the very beginning. When you boot up the game, it keeps saying, Good Night is a puzzle rage game. Do not get angry at your mistakes. It's not as bad as you think it is. Something tells me someone really lost their minds during the playtesting of this game. I don't know, if we can get the devs here to talk about it, that would be really great. You know, share the experience of what it's like to actually deal with this kind of rage. But somehow, I still think that this is more manageable compared to, like, fighting Sans in Undertale. I guess it's because I only have to press one button. Oh! Oh, yes! There we go. Now we're back at the skulls. Okay, there we go. We broke through. We broke through somehow. Okay, butterflies are dangerous in this game. Gotcha, gotcha. Yes, we did it. Goodbye, Lapu Lapu. Spiral 7 complete. Rank 11. Ah, blasphemous. There is only one God. We're now in heaven fighting the angels. Oh, whoa, there's my mouse. Okay. That's the real struggle. Not this game itself, but trying to find my mouse cursor. This music be going hard, baby. I don't know, I just love it. Not only when they make rock music in intense games like these, but when they incorporate organ as well. It's awesome. Mila says, I once reached the top 100 in Crimson Land leaderboards. 60th plus place, I think. Man. Holy cow, that brings back memories, Crimson Land. I used to joke when I played Holocure that Holocure is like VTuber Crimson Land. For someone who is not familiar with Vampire Survivor, that's probably like the best description that I could give for it. Yeah, maybe I could go back to playing Holocure, but for now, I really want to focus on finishing Goodnight. Again, this is a Filipino-made puzzle rage game, so I'm just doing my part to sort of support local. Maybe I could try Bayani next time, which is a Filipino-made fighting game, actually, available on Steam. So, again, feel free to support local. You know, love yourself. Ah! Whoa, yeah. Watch out. Nice. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, sorry. I got off the screen again. Nice. Okay, gotcha, 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 gotcha. Yes. Oh, wow. This is so... It's so narrow. Holy cow. Yes, Adora Bunny, this is the Toho of VTubers. I'm probably never gonna touch a real Toho game, so this is the closest that I'm gonna get to one. Wow, look at the gaps. Threading the needle, baby. Trust the process. Ow. That was a sweet move indeed, yeah. You know, they keep saying that, Goodnight is a butt clencher of a game. I think I would like to respectfully disagree. Toho is the real butt clencher because you don't have to move. I mean, you have to move your character across the plane. While here, it's just left, right, left, right. And yes, I am aware of the Toho side games. I'm mostly aware of the fighting games that Toho has. If I want to try anything related to Toho, I probably want to try the fighting games. And the fighting games are unique in that they don't start on the ground. It really feels like you have to fight in 3 dimensions, even if it's like 2D. So you have to fly up and down. So think of it like Toho, but using Dragon Ball fighting mechanics in a way. So yeah. And where else can you have a fighting game where your finisher is to throw an entire train at somebody? That's a super for the ages. But of course, I also know Toho has other side games like the one for Sakuya, which is kind of like Castlevania but set in Toho. So yeah, I saw that being played online a couple of times. But yeah, Toho is a big universe. And what's this? But yeah, I do want to play. I would be more interested in the fighting games. Is the old Toho fighting game that you played with Stolowing available on Steam, Adora Bunny? Because chances are I think they are. I know the Castlevania version with Sakuya is, I think, available on Switch. I'll have to check that out. PM me when you're done. I'll send you something. Okay, thank you very much for the tip, Adora Bunny. Okay. Ah! You know what they say. In the Philippines nowadays, PM is the key. How much is the price of that item? PM. Private message. PM is the key. Ow! Dying is bad. Of course dying is bad. It's the end. Ow! Breezy! Ow! So the old Toho fighting game is not available on Steam. It's the new one that's available on Steam. I see. Okay, gotcha. And that PM is the key is partially illegal. I don't... Would you mind explaining what you mean by partially illegal in that sense? I only think of PM is the key as very annoying. Like, you're not gonna be able to get a straight answer from somebody. Especially if there's someone trying to sell something, and they won't even post the price or the dimensions of the item in the original post. So you still have to ask, hey, how much is this? Or how much is or what's the size or dimensions of this thing? And they're just gonna, the only time they will tell you the price is if you send them a PM. And by that time, they will be having your information on Facebook. So that's a risk. You know, I've had a lot of lessons on online cybersecurity. And yeah, don't talk to strangers. Oh yeah, Adora Bunny, thank you for pointing that out. The basic gist is you can't sell something on the online marketplace without putting a price up front. That's a good thing to point out. Thank you. Ow. Ow. You know, why can't we just be more honest? But then again, if the people were a bit more honest, they wouldn't have to resort to PM is the key. So there. Ow. It's just like a flaming tentacle. Okay, no, I'm gonna trust the process this time. If I'm up there, I'll just keep going to the left. Let's do this. Ow. We're not yet there. Okay, we're going in the other direction. Okay. Ow. It's gonna be October soon, so... Oh yeah. Unless it's a game that I really want, I just ignore PM is the key games. That is very true. Sometimes you just have to let them go, you know? You can never be too careful in this world. It's October, it's Spooktober, but it's also time for Shopee 1010 or Lazada 1010. What are you planning to buy for Shopee 1010? Me, I have never followed those promos, only because I have no patience. And just earlier today, I already bought a couple of Aquaflask tumblers. I never thought that I would actually buy tumblers because I actually want mugs before. The stainless steel mugs with handles. But ever since I got to see like a real Aquaflask tumbler, I was like, this ain't so bad. Even if it doesn't have handles, at least I'm sure that it would fit in the drink holder of a car, for example, and it won't take up so much space in my locker. So there's that. So yeah. So I know you have some comments, Adora Bunny. I'll just get back to you. Hopefully I'll be able to break out of this puzzle and then I'll get back to you there. Hold on. Ow! Am I like getting a delay? Hold on. Ow. Okay, hold on. Yes? Yeah. What? Okay, just keep going around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Okay, we just have to keep... No. We just have to keep going clockwise. No. This dank pattern, I hate it. I hate it too. But you know what? We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep fighting. 64 out of 83. We still got a long way to go to finishing this level. I don't know how I was able to survive that, because sometimes I think if I keep dying to the same pattern, the game might make it easy. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask the devs about this. If you keep dying to the same pattern, the game will make it easier for you. I am not sure, but it has happened to me before, like when I used to play Street Fighter 3, because they say that if you keep dying to the same enemy, they will lower the difficulty for you. So how you can tell that if you're fighting the final boss Gil is that if Gil laughs, if he does his taunt and laughs, because he will never do that the first time you face him. But when he finally starts to laugh, that means that you have lost to him way too many times, and they're gonna lower down the difficulty as a result. Thank you for joining, Adora Bunny. You go ahead and take care of yourself during the work meeting. Okay, now that we've died, let's take a look at your comments first. Is it possible to do collabs? I'm still thinking of what spoopy games I can play for the whole October. Well, we could go ahead and talk about that, Adora Bunny. And he also mentioned, I just bought an Avicii rhythm game just last Saturday. It's just a steal. Ah, yes. Avicii. Isn't he that electronic music producer that unfortunately passed away a few years ago? That was a big thing, so yeah. The pattern will reverse in here when you die too often to break your learning flow in here. GK wants to show you pain. Ah, so that's the thing. It's not going to become easier. Yeah, I did notice that sometimes the patterns change. So sometimes if it goes clockwise, it goes counterclockwise, for example. Which is okay, too. I understand, and I appreciate that. Nice, we're doing good. Let's go, let's go. Oh, we're at the intense music again. Holy cow. Yes, yes, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Nice. Almost there. Whoa, oh, almost there. Okay, we'll get you, Angel. Nice, nice. Yeah, if you kill the enemies, the patterns will be a lot shorter. So, but the only way you're able to do that is if they get close to you. But I'm not good at doing the long-range attacks, so there's that. Ow, you see that? So I prefer to just wait for... I'll just prefer to do the patterns or wait until they get close enough for me to attack them with my sword. See that? That's something that you can also do, but I prefer to just use the melee. It's a little more reliable that way because I don't have to worry about aim. Why do you think I avoid streaming Valorant after so long? I only streamed Valorant once. Because I have terrible aim. Also the fact because Valorant is very demanding on my laptop, so I don't want to deal with it. Okay, Batala, let's go. I just love the character design of Batala here. He looks like Golden Star Platinum. And the way he uses his patterns by punching, that's just lovely. Solus Huss says, got 4th in stage 5. Good luck, man. Alright, well. Let's see how we do it with this one, then. And he is half-half as well, if you noticed. Ah, yes, yes, actually. Very good thing to point out, Skeletal Raven. Ow! Okay. I'll watch you in the meantime. Gotcha. Thank you for waiting, Husk. Ow. Also, just so you know, Husk is a very good friend of mine. We go way back, and he is also a skeleton VTuber. So if you feel like following someone who is really into the Dark Souls series of games, feel free to follow Soulless Husk on Twitch, and he also posts videos on YouTube. Newly minted Twitch affiliate. Oh, this pattern again. This is the one that really gets me. Hold on. Yeah, when it starts to reverse. Hold on. Yeah, bah! No. Thank you, Skeletal Raven, for saying hello to Husk. I appreciate that. We try to be more welcoming in the Serjavian Nation. And again, for those of you who are watching who are not yet following me on YouTube or Twitch, feel free to give me a follow too. I would appreciate you. And hopefully the content that I will make will give you... will, you know, put a little more color to your day. Especially my suffering when I play these games. Yes, indeed. Serjay, Husk and I are definitely practically family at that point too. Indeed, very apt description. I do have a new video up actually of my experience playing Sifu many months ago. I didn't have an editor at the time, so I've now found a friend who can edit for me. And yeah, hopefully people will enjoy it too. Nice. Ooh, oh, trust the process. No, almost there. Nice, good job, Serjay. I'm sorry. So Husk, you got one additional follower from Raven. Nice. And thank you also for the plug. Yes, I only need one more follower on Twitch so I can reach the 50 that I need. But I also still need to get like 3 people watching my stream so I can actually hit affiliate. So yeah, we've got a bit of time. This has been a long journey for me, but you know, it is what it is. Some are fast, some are slow, but it doesn't matter sometimes because it's the way the journey goes. Okay, I got surrounded. You did not see that. You did not see that. I know I give people permission to clip me. You're free to clip me on Twitch or YouTube, but you did not see that. You did not see that. Ah! Almost there. Milas says he's gonna unfollow and then follow back. No, bro, I need you. I need you to stay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Almost there, almost there. This is... I was able to do this yesterday. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. This is not bad. We are now at puzzle 79 out of 83, so... it shouldn't be too... Oh, Raven! Thank you very much for the follow! Appreciate it very much. You're my 50th follower. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait and see, and hopefully we'll get those magic words coming to me too. But then again, let's not try to... I will try not to be so focused on, you know, the destination. You know, it's all part of the fun. Bastos! Bastos! Thank you also for following Soulless Husk, Skeletal Raven. Appreciate it very much. I also realized, you know what, Skeletal Raven, because I know you mentioned that you like following skeletons. The skeleton VTuber community is actually surprisingly pretty big. So Soulless Husk actually introduced me to the world of skeleton VTubers, and they're surprisingly big actually. I did not expect that. So who knows, if I get a live 2D someday, I might actually become a skeleton too. I will discard this flesh and become bone as well. Ah! Like, why would you need flesh? Flesh has needs. Just be bones. I will finally lose weight that way too. Ow! Okay, so... Husk says, I'm in a massive group of skeletons. Some are Australian, so the time zones work better for Pinoys too. Oh, yeah. We're pretty much like neighbors at this point, Aussies and us. Nice. Yes. Yeah, no. I really like this clip because it's like, I know Batala's actually punching to do more magic, but it's like he's punching me straight in the face. I'm trying to dodge the magic here, but I'm getting punched here. Holy cow. Talk about getting caught between a rock and a hard place. Nothing hurts more than getting punched by a god. Woo! Woo! Ow! Appear! Appear! We were talking about that, you know, because we were talking about speaking in Hiligaynon, because I'm not good with Tagalog, because my native language, aside from English, is Hiligaynon. So I was actually asking some help with trying to figure out like what stuff I could, you know, do in Hiligaynon. And one of the things that I mentioned was that Ilonggos are a naturally sarcastic people, because the stereotype of us is that our words are very, very gentle. So we became very sarcastic as a result. Okay, weave, bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. Yes, bob and weave. Who is Bob? Who is Weave? I don't know. Let's go. Nice, nice. Oh, almost there. I prefer the novel. Yes, that's true. Why did people watch Game of Thrones if they could have just stuck with A Song of Ice and Fire? Less disappointment that way. I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people that am proud that I almost never watched an episode of Game of Thrones. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I had a feeling that there would be some controversy, especially since they ran out of the source material already. So, yeah, but then again, for those of us who read the books, we also have a problem with the fact that George R.R. Martin is not yet finished writing. So, we're still stuck. We're still stuck on like season 5. And it'll be a long time before we actually get to that point. So let's see. Welcome back to the YouTube stream, Skeletal Raven. And yes, I only managed to watch one episode of that TV show because of Mila's. And it was the shame episode. And shame to you, Batala. You have been taken down. 7th place. I couldn't just stand there knowing that they wouldn't go to heaven. Knowing that they don't know what's wrong. And I could save them even if it was by force. A+. Everything okay over there? Everything just lagged all of a sudden. Even in Steam, it's lagging. Hold on. Just give it a second so it could go back. Okay, I think it's still... How is it now? Is it still lagging, though? I can't really tell, though, on my end, because I'm a PNG tuber, so there's nothing in my webcam to tell. But I think we are doing okay. Alright, so... Yeah, thank you for pointing it out, Raven. And Mila says you can hear the accent in the series in Game of Thrones series, so there's that. They have visual masterpieces as well in several episodes, such as the Battle of the Bastards. Yes. And good job, Adora Bunny. That meeting went well, actually. Good to know. You know what? That was a pretty quick meeting. It reminds me of whenever I do telemedicine these days. Just a second, please. Because whenever I do telemedicine, I just go, "Hey doctor, I'm feeling this is this." Okay, and the doctor says, "Okay, you have to go take this medicine. Bye now." It takes only like maybe 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes to finish an entire telemed session. It takes so much longer for me to actually go through the waiting period. But the telemedicine session itself is a lot faster. But then again, I understand that's because these doctors have a long queue of people waiting. So they don't have a lot of time for small talk. I would appreciate a bit more bedside manner, but then again, that's probably time that they don't have either. So there's that. Okay, so it looks like we're not lagging right now. So we'll just go ahead and continue, and we're gonna get over to chapter 5. So now we're at that point. Let's see what we could do. Nice. New gallery item unlocked. Okay, so it's already 9. No, we're not gonna go there. Hold on, sorry. We're gonna leave this level. Okay, sorry. Let's give up. It's the only time you'll be seeing me give up. Normal hell again, and then there we go. Okay, wow, look at chapter 5. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see what we could do here. Okay, so we're done with Genesis. Let's try Führer this time. I'm kind of scared to try pacifist mode, because that means, I think most likely that means I'm not allowed to kill anybody or I will lose the game. So let's just stick to standard mode first. Oh, Husk, there you are, 4th place. Okay, let's go ahead and try to beat that score. Once again, Goodnight is set in a fictional country called the Philippines. It was not your fault. No! Don't take me from my love! Yes, the Philippines is a lie, apparently, in the world of the game. Holy cow. Whoop, up, 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 ow. That hurts. I'm a big guy, so hopefully it doesn't slow me down. I'm not slower as a result. Otherwise, this is just, you know, aesthetics. Ow. Shopee 1010 coming soon. Thankfully, I don't have to get those ads anymore because I have YouTube Premium. And that's like the only subscription that I actually have. I don't have Netflix, I don't have Crunchyroll or Hulu or anything like that. I only have YouTube Premium, and I have Spotify Premium, but it's part of a family package. And the only reason why I'm part of Spotify, I don't even listen to Spotify actually, because sometimes Spotify doesn't have all the songs that I am looking for, especially if you like video game music. So there's that. And what's this? What was I gonna say? Yeah. And YouTube Premium is good for me because I am tired of seeing all the ads. Yeah, some people don't like YouTube Premium, but you know, for my purposes, I think I'll have to live with it. And yes, I am subscribed to Soulless Husk, indeed. I believe that was a gift sub, actually. I saw the VOD, Husk, on YouTube, and they were like, wow, he's probably, Serjay is probably gonna wake up feeling very surprised and confused. I feel more grateful, so always willing to support a brother in need. Yeah, probably gonna have to renew some subscriptions on Twitch for some friends, because, you know, every little bit helps. Whoa! Ah! Oh! Wow, that was close. That was close. Holy cow, that was close. Oh, a puppet. Manika. Okay. Oh, can you say this? Okay, this is the mark of a true Filipino. I'll try it. Okay, the classic tongue twister. Minimikaniko ni Manik. No, minimikaniko ni Monica. Can someone please put the text in the comments, please? The classic minimikaniko ni Manik. You know, so I can read it. I can't really think right now. I'm a bit too busy dodging bullets. Minimikaniko ni Moniko ang makina na minimikanika ni Monica. I think that's what it is. I think I got used to that Filipino tongue twister. Minimikaniko ni Moniko ang makina na minimikanika. Minimikaniko ni Moniko. No, I'll have to do it when I'm fighting. Minimikaniko ni Moniko ang makina na minimikanika ni Monica. Okay. Minimikaniko ni Moniko ang makina. Okay, you know it's getting old already, so we'll just stop. Nakakapag papagabag. Oh, I'm proud of that one too. People used to say, "Oh, Kevin, can you say this?" But haha, joke's on you. I can. Where's my character? What? Okay, that wasn't a hitbox? Okay. All right, fine. I'm not complaining. Ow. Nakakapagpapagabag! Yes, baby! Whew. Nice. Oh, yes. Beautiful. You're lovely. You're worth it. You're gorgeous. I'm like Keanu Reeves. You're beautiful. You're lovely. You're precious. Keanu deserves all that happiness, all the happiness that he gets. Just like Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser deserves a good life. Ow! Okay. Anyway. Ow! -1 HP left, but you died. Of course so you die. When you hit 0, you're supposed to die. That's how it works. Nice. Okay, good job. You know what? I think I want to watch that new movie from Brendan Fraser, The Whale. Sounds interesting. He had to put on weight for that. And you know what? That kind of reminds me of Christian Bale, but Christian Bale is a whole nother level. I'm not sure if you're familiar with what he does, but he's like really one of those super dedicated method actors. Like, when he was in that movie, The Machinist, he was like barely, I think, he starved himself, basically. So he was like looking like a scarecrow, a walking scarecrow. And then when he was in another one of those movies, I forgot the name, but he bulked up to be obese. So that man is super serious about getting into the role. He won't get into a fat suit. He won't rely on, you know, digital effects. No, he's going, if the role requires him to be big or small or do this or that, then he'll do it. Hell or high water. The only other person in Hollywood that seems to come... No. He is only surpassed by... what's this? Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis is scary, bro. I keep hearing about... Sorry, hold on. Let me just double check if I clicked on something again. Yeah, so I was talking about Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah, he was scary because like in Gangs of New York, there was this scene, or rather he really wanted to stay in costume the entire time, and because of that he had pneumonia and he did not want to stop the shooting. And when he was trying to get the accent of Bill the Butcher cutting, which is from like 19 or late 18th century, early 19th century New York, he really did a lot of research so he can replicate an accent that doesn't even exist anymore. So if you want dedication on a possibly dangerous level, then go for Daniel Day-Lewis. If you want to go to like the silver medal, goes to Christian Bale, definitely. So Skeletal Raven mentions, and Brandon... Shucks. What was his last name again? Brandon. Okay, the guy from The Mummy. Brandon has health issues and a broken back. So working out is not easy for him, and him just doing that just for that role makes it even more insane. Yes, that's true. That's true. So I'm sure that he's like really on the path to bringing his life back in order. And you know what? I'm all for it. You know, as Tupac once said, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Ow! Brandon? Oh no, Brendan Fraser, you mean? Oh yeah, Brendan Fraser. I am so sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put the mouse more to the left so that it does not go to my right monitor, and I might end up clicking something on OBS. You know, the worst thing that I want is for me to accidentally click on end stream. I really don't want to play that to happen when I'm playing Goodnight here. Ow. Okay, we're gonna try this. 27 of 92. How do I avoid getting trapped here? This is interesting. No need to ask for help. We can do this. Nope. That did not work. Okay. Okay, almost there, yeah. I think we're getting there. Nope. Ow! Okay. Oh, you gotta go to the wider part. Now I understand, I always keep ending up at the narrower part, so there's no room to move. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah. Stay wide, baby. Go down here. Yes. No. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. Yes. Okay. I couldn't make it in time. Ow. Eh. Ow! I have to do 92 of these patterns? Man, I'm gonna be here for a while, so make sure to grab your popcorn, make yourselves comfortable. We're gonna be here for a while, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy my suffering on a Tuesday morning. Oh, I have to stay out this time. I have to go back to the sides. Okay. We could do this. Just like in the first pattern. You see that? Okay. Now go to the wide part. Nice. Okay, no, that was not supposed to go there. Hold on. Oh. I keep getting trapped. Hold on. Now. Ow! Sometimes I wonder what would happen if I would just like have a drink of coffee and then tap. I'm gonna give myself RSI. Hold on. No. Okay, we have to try and change how we do things. We cannot always do the same thing. It's futile to keep doing the same thing and then expect things to change. That is the definition of madness, Dao. Yes, I am mad. I'm becoming mad. Why do I put myself through this? Who knows? Who knows the trouble I see? And we're barely even a quarter of the level in. Okay, here we go. Oh, it couldn't make it in time. All right, hold on. Oh, yes, I made it. I made it outside. Nice. Yes! There we go. We made it outside, baby. Go outside, touch grass now. That's the secret. Okay, here we go. Ah, there we go. Nice. Go away, Machina. Nice. Okay, here we go. Skulls are coming. Nice. Oh boy, fire. Nice. Okay, down. Good to go, bro. Let's go! Wow. Ooh. Ah. I'm telling Mom, this is so hard. That's like my Chewbacca impression. My Chewbacca impression sounds like the groaning of a dying whale. I cannot do it as gracefully as the original actors, so there's that. Okay, almost there. Okay, nope. Constipated Chewbacca. I've never heard of that before. That's just awesome. Ow. Ow. Chewbacca having a bit too much fun. Dang, I wish I could get some Taco Bell right now. When I first saw that there was a Taco Bell that was opening near my place, I was as happy as could be. Yes, I am aware that Taco Bell is not the authentic Mexican food experience, but you know what? It be like that sometimes. And you know what's even funnier, Husk? There's actually an Olive Garden here in the Philippines. I'm only saying that because I've been reading a lot of posts online about how Olive Garden is a sham. Like you're not going to Olive Garden for the authentic Italian food experience. In the same way that you don't want to go to Taco Bell for the authentic Mexican food experience. I've never been to Olive Garden yet, but yeah. Taco Bell is Tex-Mex, you know? It's different. It's a whole different thing. So, you know, and it's fast food too, so that's another factor too. So, yeah, it's totally, you can't really compare the same thing. It's apples and oranges. So, don't be like that, is what I'm saying. Olive Garden is totally not authentic, so it's fast, casual Italian food. I see. Speaking of Italian food, it really reminds me of the time that I managed to read, what's this? The works of Mario Puzo. So, not just The Godfather. He actually wrote a ton of books back in the day, and it's really great, you know. Everybody loves to talk about The Godfather, but a number of his other mafia novels are pretty interesting too to read. So that's also nice. And you know what? One of the games that I also want to be able to stream one day is Mafia. So, especially the remastered edition. So, yeah. I really like especially how they looked and the accents in the remastered version of Mafia. That is something right there. It won't be a disappointment, Mr. Salieri. I promise you. Mr. Angelo? Yes. Mr. Salieri sends his cigars. And Raven has a very good point. If someone is expecting authentic food from fast food, I don't know if they're capable of thinking. Yeah, you know, people need to set their expectations, you know. Fast food is there for a reason. You don't need to think about like super authentic flavors. You just want to put it in your belly. And that's all that you need. And there's nothing wrong with that. So please, let me enjoy my Taco Bell. Even though right next to it is a Mexicali. Gosh, I love Mexicali too. That's an awesome restaurant. It was from Mexicali that I actually learned of the existence of the difference between Mission burritos and San Diego burritos. So Mission burritos are the burritos that have rice in them, and San Diego burritos are the ones that have fries, French fries inside them, along with all the meat instead of rice. So if you catch me going to Mexicali, chances are I would be ordering a San Diego burrito, because that's just good. And also about the term wet burrito, where the burrito is smothered in sauce. Dang. French fries? Husk says, that's just Del Taco, my guy. Ah, I did not know about that. But yeah, that's just a thing that I saw in the Mexicali restaurant. So I've never heard of Del Taco before. It's kind of like, you know, how some places they call it, oh, it's called shawarma. In other places, no, it's called, or in other countries, it's called, it's either called shawarma, or it's called doner kebab, or it's called taco el pastor, or something like that. So many names for the same thing in whatever place that you live in. So there's that. No sane location puts fries in a burrito unless they're low tier. Interesting. Just to clarify, Husk, is Del Taco also one... Is Del Taco the name of the resto where they put French fries in their burritos? And what's this? Raven mentions, I miss real shawarma. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry for those people who really like to... who like this place, but I don't like Turk's shawarma because it's sweet. I know, food is, Filipino food is naturally sweet, but I don't like Turk's. The sauce is way too sweet for my liking. If I want to eat shawarma, I go to Food Channel. Okay, so Del Taco is the name of the place. It's like Taco Bell, but you forget your wallet. The equivalent of 5 peso tacos. I see. All right. And, of course, Milas drops in with the edible towelette. Okay, before we go to the other comments, I just want to say something. Whenever you see those little white pills that come with the labels, you must always be careful, because you'll never know if you're gonna get into one of those like moist towelettes that just pour a bit of water and then the moist towelette will inflate. You know, I think there were stories about people who accidentally ate a moist towelette that way. They thought it was just like a mint candy, but when they drank water afterwards, it inflated inside their stomach. Again, not sure if that's really a true story, but you have to be careful. Raven said, oh, so you've been suffering from sweet food here in the past 10 years. I am so sorry if, yeah, but that's just how Filipino cuisine is at times, you know? We tend to have a sweet palate. Goes with our Jollibee spaghetti too, you know? When it comes to, like, you know, foreign palates, people always think that, you know, Jollibee spaghetti is like a hit or miss. Especially if you are expecting, like, authentic Italian spaghetti, which, I'll let you know, is not really a thing when it comes in Filipino. Or rather, in the Philippines. One of my former bosses in the office said, you can really tell if someone is rich or is like a rich kid if they like their spaghetti sauce sour. And well, I like my spaghetti sauce sour. So, yeah. You know, I don't want to fool myself with the sweetness. I guess it's because I have a very sour outlook on life. That I am fine with sour. You know what? I even began to actually like black coffee recently. There was this time when I really wanted to lose weight, and I noticed that I kept drinking Nescafe 3-in-1, and holy cow, the sugar on that. I only realized it much too late, but the sugar is way too sweet. One packet is too much for a single mug, I think. So I went through a phase where I drank nothing but black coffee, and sure enough, it was horrible the first few times that I tasted it. And eventually I realized, yeah, black coffee ain't so bad after all, you know? I worked in through it with a bit of honey, and then after a while I stopped putting honey, and then it tasted fine on its own. I guess my taste buds are just dead now. They've been traumatized by the bitterness of black coffee. So yeah, let's see the other comments. Am I winning, son? Not yet, Adora Bunny. I still got a long way to go, and we need to do this before 10 a.m. Raven says, I mean, I love adobo, bulalo, arroz caldo, and even kare-kare, but man, when it comes to snacking, everything is sugarful. That's true. So Husk says, Filipino spaghetti invokes fear in a man. And Mila says, I watched some Jollibee eating reactions from people outside of our country. It's kind of 50-50. Some love the sweet spaghetti, some don't. That's true. Again, that's also something you have to realize when you go to other countries. You know, some countries have different tastes. So, yeah, it's not always easy to find something that matches your palate. So, there's that. But you, Husk, tried spaghetti recently. So how was it again? I think you mentioned it in one of your streams when we talked about it recently. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you did mention that you tried Jollibee spaghetti in the US. And you were not able to get the palabok because, like you said, supply issues. Unfortunately. Oh, pleasantly surprised. Hey, that's not bad, that's not bad. Again, I really like sour spaghetti or sour tomato sauce spaghetti, but Jollibee spaghetti always has a special place in my heart because, well, you know, and that's the genius when it comes to Jollibee, I think, because, you know, even if there's a lot of like kid-friendly stuff in it, Jollibee is still enjoyed by adults because, you know, I don't know if it's like in for you, Husk, if like in a Chuck E. Cheese. I guess that's the first thing that comes to mind. Chuck E. Cheese, from what I've seen on TV, it's like kids, really meant for kids. But Jollibee, even though it has like mascots and birthday parties and stuff, if you're an adult, you can enjoy Jollibee and no one will blink an eye at you. Yeah. So there's that. And Huss says, oh, he really he did not hate the spaghetti from Jollibee. That's great. And Milo says, palabok, on the other hand, almost everyone loves. Yes. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point, because palabok is a little more exotic, I guess. But I did not expect that foreigners would actually enjoy palabok. That's an interesting thing. Wait, let me just clear this puzzle, and then I'll get back. There we go. Okay. Spaghetti is a bougie food? Wow, okay. It's bougie now. Spaghetti is bougie now. I never thought of spaghetti being considered bougie, for that matter, because everybody has spaghetti, even in parties in the Philippines. Parties, anniversaries, baptisms, house blessings, funerals, there's always spaghetti. Always. Spiral 9, finally. A dayang is a goddess after her death. Wow, oh wow. We're gonna be doing a bit of fighting here then. Ow! 92. Okay, so we're halfway now. Ow! Lumpia is always good. I keep laughing whenever I see those posts on Facebook about lumpiang Shanghai, that people are already, like, you know, putting limits to how many pieces of lumpiang Shanghai you can get. Or they even have, like, CCTV cameras aimed towards the plate of lumpiang Shanghai, because people know, they know that lumpiang Shanghai is like a very big attraction in Filipino parties. But I'll tell you what, I don't like fresh lumpia. It always has to be deep fried. And you know what? That's something too when it comes to siomai. I believe in my heart of hearts that fried siomai is superior to boiled steamed siomai. I guess it's just like fried. People in the US who even have no idea what Pinoys are love lumpia. Interesting that you mentioned that, because I thought that they would love what's this? Spring rolls, which is like the Chinese equivalent of lumpia. But then again, you're telling me that they love the lumpia itself, the Pinoy version? Very interesting take. Here is something interesting for you. There is Slavic, Turkish, and Iraqi lumpia. Ah, very interesting info, Raven. Thank you. The only thing I know is that there's this in the Legazpi or Salcedo weekend markets. There was this stall before that sold pierogi, which is, I forgot what's the country it came from, but it's like their version of empanada or siomai, I guess. So, wow, people are really, in the comments are really going against my take on fried siomai versus steamed siomai. Okay, let's read the comments, what they gotta say. Hold on. The US people love fried food. I'm aware, Husk, that the US is the only country that I know that actually has things like fried Mars bars, fried butter, and fried Coca-Cola. So there's that. I saw that in an episode of Oprah before. Holy cow. And Milos is saying, no! Steamed siomai gives you more of the flavor and you savor the meat in it. Plus it's safer in healthy terms, which is true. Okay, it's healthier. But I like the crunch, okay? And Husk says, pierogis, they're super good. Yeah, that's true. Pierogi is fine. And for those who are not aware, think of it like a European version of siomai, but it's shaped like an empanada. And it can come in either savory or sweet. So it can be filled with like blueberries, or it can be filled with like meat, or even sauerkraut. So there's that. I just can't think of the country where it comes from. And, oh yeah, fried watermelon. That's true. You know what? In Legazpi and Salcedo, I don't know if you've been there, Milos, when we visited there last time. They also had a stall run by an American, and they also sold fried watermelon. I don't know how they do that. I think it's just like what they do with fried butter and fried Coca-Cola. They just cool it down, put the dough, and then put it in the fryer. That's it. Chronix, thank you very much for dropping by. First time seeing you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you were enjoying the show. We're just taking a quick break to rest my fingers because, you know, I've been clicking this entire time. Oh yeah, fried dough. Husk, fried dough. I saw that. I saw that on a Wikipedia and it's like, wow, okay. Just fried dough with a little bit of confectioner's sugar. Pretty basic, but it works, I guess. That's like fair food or carnival food in America. So yeah, it's great. Oh yes, I will agree. Oh yes, and thank you, Husk, for the plug. If you are interested, if you're new here, and if you're interested in the content, I'm trying to stream more regularly now. I'm going to be streaming Splatoon tonight at 8 p.m. Plus 8 GMT, which in Eastern Standard Time is 8 a.m. Tuesday. So, is it Tuesday right now? Tuesday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing the Splatoon story mode. And this weekend, on October, I'm going to have a birthday Q&A. So there's that. All right, so fried Oreos. Yes, that's definitely true. And, well, Tuesday, Adora Bunny, Tuesday in America. Because we do have some American viewers, so I also want to take that into account. So there's that. It's like in the same way that I always want to make sure that whenever I make my tutorial videos before, because I know my streams are not really that popular, unfortunately, but my tutorial videos, they definitely are. So what I want to do is always, I always want to give like measurements in both metric and imperial, for example. Like, I cannot fathom but the funny thing is, when it comes to weight and height here in the Philippines, we still measure things in feet and inches and pounds. So and especially since I grew up watching WWE, I know off the top of my head that 200 pounds, and if like you're 5 feet, is big. But it still takes a lot of thinking for me to think about 100 kilos is big. And I'm 100 kilos right now. So I'm definitely big. And yeah, so there's that. The Philippines uses imperial too in some measurements that we do. But for like super long distances, let's say from distances between places, we use kilometers. So it's a mishmash. It's a hodgepodge of different uses. Usually for very small things, it's imperial. For distances or very long distances, it's metric. So especially if we go to Starbucks here, we will still follow. I can still understand like 8 ounces, 12 ounces, 16 ounces and stuff. But you will be hard pressed for me to think about what like 500 milliliters is, but I know what 32 ounces is, and that's how much water I need to drink in a day. Or was it 64? 2 liters. 32 ounces is equal to 1 liter. So yeah. Oh, good point, Adora Bunny. Yeah, because the Philippines is a basketball crazed nation, so people use Imperial so that they can compare themselves to basketball players. Very interesting insight. Okay. Weight is metric unless it's coffee shop or something. Yeah, because we still use venti in there. All right, and I just want to say, fried Oreos are the best. We're going back to the food thing. Fried Oreos are amazing. It's part of one of my favorite restaurants here in Manila. It's called Flaming Wings, and I was introduced to their for their fried Oreos. It's amazing, especially if you serve it with vanilla ice cream. Wicked Oreos, thank you. I appreciate that. That's the good stuff right there. Holy cow. Brings me back. Brings me way back. So yes, going back to one of our more recent topics. The Philippines uses a mix of both imperial and metric. So... But we have never had a reason before to use Fahrenheit, at least, for our temperatures. So there's that. Oh my goodness. So whenever I talk to my American co-workers, I always need to have the calculator ready so that I can actually convert. Okay, so it's like 32 degrees Celsius here in the Philippines, so that is Fahrenheit there. So they will say, ah, okay, that's hot. That's hot right there. I just gotta clear this. Whoop! Okay, never mind. Adora Bunny says, I don't really miss the Wicked Oreos, but I would be glad if I get served one. Yeah. Ice cream plus fried Oreos is pretty neato. Yeah, it's a match made in heaven. If you don't want to go for brownie a la mode, go for Wicked Oreos. Oh my goodness, Adora Bunny with the comment. The comment that has been circulating for a while now in social media. Ow! Don't ask me, Milas, about converting Fahrenheit and Celsius right now. I can't think. Okay, so okay, Husk, thank you very much for taking part of that. I kind of do that, yeah. As a kid, as a Filipino kid who had access to cable and was watching American TV shows, I was always so confused whenever the host would say, like, this is like a Guinness Book of World Records thing. It's like as long as 5 football fields, and it's like, what's the length of a football field? Or 10 washing machines high. Like, what? Okay. Like, how am I supposed to know that as a kid? Yards? I personally don't use yards, but if you work in a textile store, they still use yards, Milas. From what I understand. They have their yardsticks. I think. Or maybe they have... No, I don't think they use yardsticks. I think they have meters. I think they measure it by meters. So there's that. Ow. They use everything but the metric system in the US, yes. So again, as a kid growing up, it was impossible for me to understand, to measure things in football fields, but yeah. It's not Fahrenheit, it's freedom units. Oh my goodness. You know what? There's this restaurant in here in the Philippines called Army Navy. And they really are digging into the World War II America vibe because their fries are really called freedom fries. So there's that. And a few years ago, that was like a controversy too in America, that they wanted to rename the French fries into Freedom Fries as well. So, yeah. I don't know what you feel about that, Husk, but yeah, just as a foreigner, as a Filipino watching this, I was like, huh. So that's a thing. Okay. Ow. Yeah, that's right, Adora Bunny. Oh yes, and thank you for choosing to stick with me until 10. I appreciate it. But even so, if ever you want to, you can leave me in the background so I don't really bother you. And then iced tea in Army Navy. The iced tea in Army Navy is called Liberty. Yeah, that's right. And Freedom Fries. You never heard of such a thing? Oh, you did not? That actually was something in the news that I heard about some years ago. That America was trying to change the calling of French fries into Freedom Fries. So yeah. Dang it, Adora Bunny, you're making me crave what's this? Army Navy now. So for those of you who don't know, Army Navy is like, it serves burgers, burritos, and stuff. And then there's also Freedom Fries and Liberty and stuff. And it also actually had another restaurant. The burgers are called Bully Burgers. There's that. You know what? I wish they would bring In-N-Out Burger here to the Philippines. They already brought Shake Shack, but Shake Shack is 200. A burger is 250 pesos. So you'll have to do a bit of conversion. 59 pesos is to $1. So if you could do the math for me, please. 250 pesos for one Shake Shack burger, which is grossly expensive in my opinion. The only thing that I really like in Shake Shack are the shakes, actually. But if they could bring In-N-Out or some other American burger franchise, I would like to try it. You know, just to see, you know, what it's like. Ow. Isn't there in MOA? Are you talking about Shake Shack? I think no. Shake Shack is only in BGC and in SM Mega Mall right now, I think. And Orange County Juice. Texas usually wants to be their own country. California is falling apart, perpetual droughts, a terrible oversight. Everywhere else is generally divided. Ah, okay. I see. Huh. Hooter what? Okay. We're leaving that topic. We're going back to the game. Hold on. Ow. I do live in an expensive part of town. I see. 350 pesos for a burger. You know what? That's almost as expensive as going to Pound burgers with their foie gras. And I hate foie gras. Holy cow. And if you go to MOA, that's where you're gonna find your Olive Garden. And you know what, Husk? SM Mall of Asia, the biggest one in the country, was also home for IHOP, but unfortunately, IHOP did not click. So was Applebee's. Applebee's was here. They had like only one branch in BGC, and I ate there once, but unfortunately it did not click because I think we had this conversation before, but the thing about Filipinos, especially when it comes to breakfast, if it's expensive, why are they gonna spend money on it? They might as well make it on their own. So pancakes are not really a thing unless you're like upper middle class in the Philippines. So at the very least. So because everybody else, they still rely on rice and meat. But hey, you know what? It works and it's pretty good. But yes, I also like IHOP. And the thing about IHOP, I don't know if you've experienced American IHOP, Husk, but Philippine IHOP had different flavors of their syrup. So there's classic maple syrup, there's strawberry syrup, there's also ube. or purple yam syrup, and that. Oh yeah, the thing about the burger, people thought that a third of a pound burger was smaller than a quarter pounder. Well, yeah, that was a big thing that that just didn't make sense. Pancake House is okay, but I don't know. I just don't really like the taste of Pancake House. I guess it's just me, because if I want to get pancakes, I might as well just make them on my own. Wait. And one thing that I like to do is, yeah, ube syrup is a thing here, or was a thing here when IHOP was still around. But I don't know if it's still known as IHOP in America, because, again, another bit of news that I saw is that they renamed themselves IHOB, I-H-O-B, International House of Burgers. But I don't know if they ever went through with that. But I know for sure that Dunkin' Donuts has renamed themselves. They're now known as just Dunkin'. There's that. And Milo says, I only order one dish in Pancake House, and that is their omelette with garlic rice. Oh, so the thing that IHOP did to rename themselves as IHOP, which is a publicity stunt. Okay. And yes, that's true. Dunkin' Donuts is now just Dunkin'. Okay. Ow. Yes, it's all Alex's fault. Always. My suffering is Alex's fault. I will not blame myself. The thing that surprised me the most recently when I was looking at Grab food for Dunkin' Donuts, or Dunkin', is that they actually sell 1 liter boxes of their coffee. So it's kind of like buying a Novellino boxed wine, but coffee. And one of these days, I just want to buy that as a joke because there's a Dunkin' Donuts near us. And then there's a Dunkin' near us, and I want to buy one of those boxes of coffee. And then I'll just say, you know, this is like the Novellino, but something that I actually like. And just so for those of you who don't know, Novellino is a brand of boxed wine here in the Philippines. Pretty popular for holidays. So if you don't want to spend too much on wine during Christmas or New Year's, people get Novellino. My wine and only Novellino. Ow. It's telling me to hush. I guess it doesn't want me to sing. But But the commercial jingles that I love to sing are some of the favorite videos that I like to make. My wine and only Novellino. Ow. What did they call Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Donuts is now just called Dunkin' now. No more donuts. Just Dunkin'. Ow. Of course. Amazingly, they still sell donuts. Yeah, they better. That's a very popular thing to bring home when you live in the province. Good old Dunkin' Donuts, you know? Some people, they will bring a box of Dunkin' Donuts. Some people, a box of Mr. Donut. And some people, if they're really rich, they bring Jayco. But if you really, really want to be... No, not Jayco. Was it Jayco? No. So they're in the tiers of donuts, from cheap to expensive. You go from Dunkin'... In the Philippines, you go from Dunkin' Donuts. No, Mr. Donut is probably the lowest. Then there's Dunkin' Donuts. Then there's Jayco. And then there's Krispy Kreme. And then all the way at the very top is Randy's. So just in case you didn't know, Husk, Randy's Donuts actually opened recently in BGC. And I managed to try it. It's not special. It's just way too sweet for me. And the funny thing is, since you mentioned Texas in one of the comments, there's actually a Texas-sized donut there, which is huge compared to the rest of the donuts, which are already big. So there's that. That just proves everything really is bigger, Texas size. And the thing about Texas too is that there's actually something, bread, called Texas toast. Because Texas toast is way thicker compared to regular bread. I think the closest Philippine equivalent to that is gardenia thick slice. Okay, so confess to me, my fellow Filipino viewers, do you like gardenia thick slice? I don't. I don't like thick slice. It's way too thick, bro. And you get less bread for the same price. Texas toast you can get at restaurants or freezer sections. Ah, I see. There is a place called Texas Donuts in the US. They do sell Texas-sized donuts. I see. It's just thick bread, garlic bread. Wow. But they really gotta say where it came from. They couldn't just say thick garlic bread. No, it's Texas toast. But yes, whether it's Texas toast or not, I will not tolerate garlic bread slander in this channel. If you slander garlic bread, I'm sorry. I will have to ban you. That is not a joke. That is a threat. It don't matter if it's Texas-sized or not. Garlic bread is the key. Woo! Wow, the patterns are a bit different now. Okay, 84 out of 92. All right, we're almost there. We can make this level. We can do it. You know what should be a slander? What, Adora Bunny? Ow. Entertain me. Oh, you know what? I agree with you entirely. Eating people that love to eat breadsticks like Italianis but do not eat the pizza crust. What's wrong with you people? You just don't know how to eat the pizza properly. You know why? If you don't like eating the pizza crust, you just take a bite of the pizza crust along with a bit of the pizza so you can have some flavor. Because people who don't like the pizza crust say, oh, there's no flavor, then you better just eat a bit of the pizza that goes along with it. Or what I do is if I'm in S&R, I would always order clam chowder, the creamy clam chowder, along with my pizza. And what I would do is that if I'm in the mood, I will use the pizza crust as breadsticks. A little bit of a life hack right there. So yeah. Yes, you drop the crust in cheese, Raven, that's true. But if you don't have cheese sauce, and if you have clam chowder, make it into breadsticks. So there's that. Or, you know, you could go like Papa John's, you know? Like what Papa John's does. They serve clarified butter. So there's that. And you were served clam chowder inside bread. Yeah, bread bowls are nice. Bread bowls are nice. Especially if you choose to eat the bread bowl after. But man, the carbs. The carb feeling after that. You know what, Husk? I don't know about the controversy too. I'm not sure if I should call it a controversy. But a lot of people in America are making fun about Papa John's now. I don't know for what reason. So, I don't know if it's a political reason or something like that. But yeah, Papa John's has some problems, apparently. And yeah, thank you very much for staying, Adora Bunny. I know it's already past 10, so you go ahead and take care and hope to see you on the next stream. That's okay. You can definitely catch the VOD later and such. I'm just reading the comments. Nice. And I still managed to survive that without even looking at the monitor. Wow. Ah, so Papa John is gone from his company. I see. Okay. Shaquille owns it now? Shaquille O'Neal owns Papa John's? Oh. That's news to me. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's kind of sad, you know, how some founders of their companies eventually get forced out of their own companies. You know, it's like the company is your child, you know? But eventually, people see that you, the founder, are no longer acting in the best interest of the company. I'm not sure if the same thing happened to Steve Jobs, because if I recall, Steve Jobs also left Apple for a while. I don't know if it's because of like creative differences or controversy, or if he just felt like leaving for a while. But the same thing happened to Steve Jobs, if I recall correctly. And I don't know, I don't think they're gonna call it Papa Shack because the name is not as recognizable as Papa John's. Wow, we managed to do it! Without me even thinking about it. Holy cow. Rank 5, not bad. All they did was defend themselves. But no matter what, at least I will still have you. Right? Ah, 5th place, baby. There we go. S-. Let's go! Or if I want to quote the Splatoon Philippines motto last week. Yeah, boy! There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, I forgot. Steve Jobs founded Pixar. I'm not sure what next is, but yeah. Definitely I know Pixar. So, yeah. Papa Shack with a soft drink that has Shaq's face and the top of the bottle is his head. What the heck is that imagery, Raven? Goodness gracious. Holy cow. My goodness. Well, we'll probably have to think of better ways to rebrand Papa John's to Papa Shack next time. But for now, we managed to finish what I started, which is to pass Chapter 5. But we still have True Hell Chapter 5. We'll save it for the next stream. But for tonight, like I said, 8 p.m. Philippine time, I'm going to be playing Splatoon Story Mode. And tomorrow, which will be 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, oh yeah, continue, see the ranking. Good, yeah, good point, good point. Right below Soulless Husk, why? Why? Okay, am I not good enough, game? Huh? I was reading comments, okay? Husk doesn't have to deal with reading comments and trying to stream. I'm just making excuses. It's all good, bro, it's all good. All right, we'll try to do better in the next stage. But again, thank you everybody who decided to join me, and thank you to Raven for being my 50th Twitch follower. I hope that everybody had a good time and I brought a little more color to your day. So once again, my name is Kevin, also known as Serjay Svek. In the meantime, you take care, always stay safe, and if you feel like it, come and join me tonight at 8 p.m. on Splatoon 3 Story Mode. You take care and always stay safe. Bye now.